it's Tara from 15minutes-to-flawless.com, or good afternoon depending on what time you're watching this. But today I wanted to show you how I put on false eyelashes. To get started, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a pair of tweezers. Anyone will do. You'll need some eyelash glue. I use the Duo brand, but I think it's important to use like the dark eyelash glue, not the clear stuff, because it just looks more natural on. And then I am going to have a open bobby pin, and then of course the lashes themselves. So I've already pulled them off to get them ready, but what you do is when you're looking to take them out of the box, hope if I have the box open, you just kind of pull them on the side like this to pull them off. And then what I do is I trim the very outer edge, which is, or the inner edge I should say, but it's the inside edge. Now the other thing to note too is that these are actually backwards in the packaging. The longer part of the lash is gonna go on the outer corner of your eye. So the first thing that I do once I've taken them off is I trim the edge with a pair of scissors. And the reason is that they tend to be a little long and they'll poke me kind of here and be a little uncomfortable. And I found that if I just kind of trim a teeny tiny bit, just a couple hairs off of the inner edge, then I don't have that problem. So once I've done that, what I do is I get my Duo glue and try to show you guys. And it's really important to make sure that when you put the glue, you put it on the inner edge. So the edge that you're gonna apply. So see how this is like the inner edge of the lash, and then you just kind of dot it along like so. And then this is really crucial, but you let it dry for about 30 seconds. So anyway, once it's dried about 30 seconds, what you're gonna do is making sure that the longer part is on the outer portion. You're gonna kind of lift it up over your eye. I'm gonna try to show you guys while I kind of look in the mirror. This is tricky. And you lift it and you just kind of push it and then put it on like that. And then this is where the little open bobby pin is a useful little hack. You just kind of push it down. I always feel more secure doing this than using the tweezers to push it down. And you just kind of get it like that, but your real goal here is to make sure that the edge of the lashes is as close to your natural lash line as possible. Okay, so now that I've done that, it looks like this, and you may see a little bit of like glue, and that's fine. You can always wipe it up with a makeup remover wipe a little bit later. But anyway, now that I've done that, I'm going to do the second one. So I do the same thing. I get the eyelash, and then I get the Duo glue and apply it to the edge, but to the inner edge, not the outer edge. So the edge that you're gonna be applying, and it's the Duo glue. The only thing that's a little tricky is that it can come out kind of full. So just kind of be mindful of that, and you can always dab it up with your finger if need be. Anyway, I'm gonna let it dry again for about 30 seconds, and sometimes when it's drying, a trick that I learned is you can kind of soften the lashes by doing that. Okay, so I think it's been about 30 seconds. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. And you wanna do it as close to the lash line as you possibly can. On the left side, I start with the outer corner. On the right side, I start with the inner corner. One other thing is if it starts to come off, kind of like I did on the side here, and I'm kind of glad it happened because I get to show you, you can put a little bit of the glue on the tip of an open bobby pin, and then just kind of apply it right there. And this little bobby pin is just so perfect for that. And then like I mentioned before, just kind of pushing it down to make sure that it's really tight. So now that we have that, it looks something like this. I feel like at this point I can totally tell I'm wearing fake lashes. So what I do next to make it look a little bit more natural is I'll then curl my lashes like I would my regular lashes. With this, like I mentioned, it's just a cheap one. And then on the other side as well. There we go. So now we have that. And then the last thing that I'll do is I will reach for my mascara. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It's one of my favorites. Actually, it is my favorite right now. And then I just go ahead and I apply the mascara like I would to my lashes normally. And then the last thing I do is I just take eyeliner. In this case, I'm using the Maybelline Master Precise. I picked it up at Rite Aid. It was, I want to say like $8, but I'll link it below. And this part I think is important, is just to really quickly like line where you put on the lashes. So line your lash line, and that makes it blend in a lot more. And that is it. So the last thing to keep in mind with lashes is that if you're just starting, be patient with yourself. I would say it takes probably about 5 tries before you really get your lashes looking like actually wearable. At least that was my experience. I think it's kind of a tough thing the first time or two, no matter how many tutorials you watch. So just kind of do it. Practice makes perfect. I think the key things are applying that glue on the inside of the lashes, letting it dry for 30 seconds, that's crucial. Curling it really makes it look good. Using a bobby pin to kind of push it down really close to the lash line right after you set it, and then applying mascara at the end gives it a much more, I guess, mascara versus false lashes look, which I prefer. But anyway, that is it. If you have any questions on putting false lashes, just send me an email. I will link that below. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more videos of my makeup routine, my hair routine, my beauty routine in general, and how I implement time-saving strategies on getting ready. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.